Ariana Grande is officially married and has given us a sneak peek of her wedding. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news from home. We are absolutely living for these photos of Ariana Grande's wedding. But before we get into that and her Vogue article, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I'm your host, Mariah Davis, and today I am joined by the wonderful and big Ariana Grande fan, Gianna Gravelisi. Gianna, I know you are so hyped about these photos and I can't wait to talk about it with you. So let's dive right in. Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez officially tied the knot at their intimate home wedding on May 15th. And we have been waiting for photos. Vogue magazine covered the wedding and in the issue gave us a look at everything from her entire wedding wardrobe to details of their wedding. Grande's "Thank You Next" lyrics, "One day I'll walk down the aisle holding hands with my mama," came to fruition when her mother, Joan Grande, walked her down the aisle alongside her father, Ed Butera. Okay, Gianna, I know you've been waiting to see these photos. Everyone out there is raving over them. So let's go ahead and take a look. I want to know, what are your initial reactions to this photo?
Just tears. I mean, I love this woman so much, and to see her finally getting married and being with the one that she's meant to be with just makes me so happy. It makes my heart feel so warm. And they both look amazing. I mean, Dalton was wearing Tom Ford. Ariana's dress is Vera Wang. Like, of course it is. She is huge fan of Vera Wang. And like, fun fact, back at the Met Gala many years ago, Vera Wang and Ariana actually made a pact, and Vera promised Ariana that she would design her wedding day whenever that day came for her. And Vera held that promise and did that for her, which just is amazing to me. And this photo, I want to print it out and frame it like for my own personal pleasure because I love it so much.
I agree. I'm loving this photo. The gown is flawless. That's the first thing I said, was no doubt her wedding gown is the most beautiful gown we've seen of all the weddings that we've seen so far this year. But honestly, I love the detail so much. I'm a big like form fitting, open back kind of design. So I'm going to say best wedding gown I've seen from a celebrity ever, honestly. That might be a big claim, but I mean it. I mean, this is the type of wedding gown that I personally would wear. So I'm a huge fan. I also love that veil. I love the what did Vogue call it?
I think a bubble veil.
A bubble veil. I think it's so elegant and just goes together perfectly with the gown and the silhouette, and everything here is working for me. I love the overall design. I want to talk about the earrings because I feel like just looking at this photo, they don't stand out. They're not a huge like showcase piece, but if you read about it, you actually discover that they have a very unique meaning and a special meaning to Ariana. So we have the pearl and the diamonds. The earrings are designed by Lorraine Schwartz. They were chosen to match Ariana's engagement ring, which we know is pearl and diamond. They also have a very special meaning. So one is facing one way and the other is upside down. So it kind of represents the lowest parts of her life, that what she calls the upside down moment. So it has a very special meaning, which I love that she would put that into her wedding. Just a little detail that is really special to her and kind of represents what she's been through. What do you think about the earrings? I know you've got to love them.
Of course I do. I mean, I love the fact that they match her ring. Like, I think that's really unique because her ring is really unique. I mean, I've never seen an engagement ring that's half pearl, half diamond, the way it's angled, and her earrings match so perfectly. Ariana is also huge on being on brand in the between the dress, the earrings, everything is very Ariana-esque in this photo. And the earrings, when it comes to being upside down, it's an ode to her life. I mean, we've seen her symbolism for being upside down back in her Sweetener album when the cover's upside down, the No Tears Left to Cry music video, some parts were upside down. It's a very big moment for her and in her career, just this upside down. I mean, Ariana's been through a lot, and the Sweetener album is an ode to all of that, you know, between the unfortunate circumstance of Mac Miller, the Manchester bombing. So this upside down is kind of looking back on those moments that she's been through. And I mean, they're a lot. It's not like she's just been through little like downs and ups. Like, she's been through really traumatic experiences. So the fact that she's using that symbolism in a beautiful way is just amazing. And like, I just love everything about this look as well. And, I also love, well, I'm going to go back on the dress, that it's simplistic. Ariana's usually known for being so extra. We've seen the dresses she's worn that practically swallow her little body whole. And her concerts, if you've never been to one, they are so out there with the production design and all of her attire there. So I love how the dress is so beautiful, yet elegant, yet simple. Her shoes, I also want to point out. Sorry if I'm jumping, I'm just so excited. Her
Yeah,
shoes
go
are
ahead.
also on brand for her. They are like 4 to 5 inch platforms. I mean, look how tall they are. And she's known, she's very short, as am I, for wearing really high heels to really get a couple more inches on her. So everything just works for the overall look and who Ariana is as a person and an artist. So I just can't stop looking at these photos, Mariah. I love it.
I know. As far as wardrobing goes, I completely agree with you. I feel like every decision she made with wardrobing is very on brand for her. The earrings, they contribute to where she was in the past, where she is now, who she is now. The shoes, absolutely. I feel like she is very tiny. So I feel like I have never not seen her without heels literally this high. So I love them. She had such beautiful makeup and hair too. Like she went very natural, that just really sculpted her face, her brows. She typically has a very thick, like wing liner look, I feel. But here we see she has a very natural makeup and she looks like the most beautiful bride. Like, if I could figure out how to do my everyday makeup like this, I totally would. But we know Ariana stays true to her high pony. She has a very defined features. So naturally, she shows them off with something slicked back. So we have a slicked back. It's not necessarily a high half up, half down. It's kind of like middle of her head, but it's so elegant and graceful. And I love it. It also, everything just ties so much in together. What do you think about I mean, we talked about her staying on brand, but I mean, with the hair, the makeup is a little different though. I feel like we usually see a little bit more eye makeup liner on Ariana. You're the true Ariana diehard fan. So what do you think about everything going on up top?
I still love it. It's so funny because the news broke about them getting married just a couple of weeks ago, but we didn't have pictures, we didn't have details, we had nothing. So all of the tweets and Instagram comments on the internet that I saw were, I just need to know, like, did she wear a ponytail? Like, how high was the pony? Like, and there were memes of, oh, I sneak peek and leaked photos of Ariana's wedding, and it was the big sweater and the heels. And I'm just like, everyone was kind of making jokes. But here, she did something different. Her hair is in a low half up, half down, which she does not wear. Her anything from a bun, a ponytail, half up, half down is usually like right on top of her head. She usually wears really, really long extensions, like down past her hips. And I feel like this is her natural hair. It's on the shorter side, it's curled, and it's still beautiful. So I really think that Ariana really wanted to dial her look back. Because as I said before, she's known for being extra with that high pony, with that thick wing. But to complement the simple dress in the simplicity, the minimalism of this wedding in her look, I think that it was so smart of her to do. I mean, if she did anything with her makeup, I'd be happy. But her simple makeup, that natural look, really just complements the look as a whole and ties it all together. And I also don't know how this beautiful bubble veil would have worked if she had that typical high pony. I think if she had it and she had the veil, it would have been like over her face, like we see when people initially walk down the aisle. I think that would have been very problematic. But I just love everything. I mean, again, I just can't say enough how beautiful this entire look is and how gorgeous she looks.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm sure she really spent like hours with her styling team to really get all of this together. What are we going to do? How's everything going to tie in together? And they did a service to her, a very genuine service to her. She looks incredible. But also, I will say, we've talked about her outer package and how it's all very on brand and all ties in together. But I want to talk about the space and how they decorated for the wedding. It was at home, it was a very small, only 20 people attended, but it's not like super glam, extravagant wedding like we've seen a lot for celebrity weddings. every now and then we'll see a celebrity wedding that's more low key. It's pretty. Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner, they had a very, very low key wedding. Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth had a very low key wedding as well, you know, even though they're not together anymore. But this is also kind of low key. I mean, this is more my taste. If I were to get married, this is definitely the theme that I would want to go for. We have the white details, the candlelight, all of the kind of botanical details at work too. I think it's so elegant and it's perfect. It just goes perfect with what she's wearing. The photos are so cute. It's not a lot of glitz and glamour, and it really hones in on their love, and they're not about, you know, putting on a big show for everybody. They've just been very much about them during their relationship. They're not always in the public eye. And I love it. I think it just showcases so much like what their love truly stands for. So I am so, so happy for them. Okay, so overall, Gianna, is this the type of wedding that you would have had in mind for Ariana Grande? Did you have anything else in mind for her? Are you surprised that she made some of these choices? What are your kind of closing thoughts?
You know, before the article came out saying that this wedding was simple, I thought she was gonna be in a huge gown, the pony, everything, and she pleasantly surprised me. I mean, I just love the simplicity. As you said, it's kind of an ode to their relationship. They're very private, they're not really out there in the public eye, they don't post a lot on social media. And I'm just, finally glad that she shared these photos with us after a couple weeks of getting married. I think that she wanted to kind of wait it out because she knew that right after she got married, if she posted the photos, all of the fans would have been freaking out as we are right now. It would have just been overwhelming. So I really think that she just wanted to enjoy her time as Dalton's now wife with her now husband and just kind of like not be on social media right away. So I'm glad that today she finally did it. And I am so happy to see them grow together. I'm happy to get a now married woman album. I mean, we've had breakup albums, makeup albums, the Positions album about you know what, and now we have a married woman. So I'm so looking forward to see what she'll be singing about, and I'm so happy for them.
Oh my gosh, I agree. I couldn't be happier with the photos of this wedding. Like, I am very pleased as well. It's so beautiful. Definitely giving me some wedding inspo. I mean, I'm nowhere near that yet, but I know like future brides across the world are like, wedding inspo, I would like to emulate everything that she did. And yes, I am really hoping that we get a new like married wifey style album, all the love songs. Please bring them our way. Okay, guys, well, that is all that we have for you at the moment about Ariana Grande and her beautiful wedding. But before we go, we want to know, of course, what you guys think of her wedding. Are you pleasantly surprised? Is this the Ariana Grande wedding that you were expecting? Let us know down in the comments. And before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I'm your host, Mariah Davis, and today I was joined by the wonderful Gianna Gravelisi. If you want to come say hi, our social channels are listed on the screen right now. We hope you guys have an incredible week, and we will see you next time. Bye.